Your NBA hot takes.
For my 100th video on the channel, I asked you guys to submit your NBA hot takes that you would take to the grave. After sifting through over 1,400 responses, I'm starting to wonder whether or not you guys actually watch the sport of basketball. Well, some of these takes weren't bad, right? Mild. Other ones were just horrendous. I thought if creator knows ball, then viewers should know ball too, right? Reading through some of these just hurt. All right, without further ado, let's just get into it. Kobe is not a top 20 NBA player. Nostalgia bias. Now, Kobe was by far the most mentioned player out of every response. All right, either Kobe was never the best basketball player in the NBA any year, or Kobe is top 5 and anyone who disagrees likes getting their booty played with. All right, there was no in between. I personally have him at number 4. I wouldn't mind if you had him at number 2.
Disrespectful. Brian 1, Mike 2, Kobe 3. Yo, what? Jeff at 5. Wait, whoa. We gonna sneak Kareem in the top 3? That's a topic for another day.
Not in the top 20? You are a sick human being. Bob Cousy should be in GOAT conversations. Guy changed the game as we know. An average freshman basketball player could beat prime Bob Cousy 1v1. Fortnite Baller 017 on YouTube. And this might be the biggest age difference in takes from all 1,400 responses. The first take, this guy has to be 70 years old. I'm sorry, me personally, I can't put anybody in the GOAT conversation who does a chest pass like that. Respect to Mr. Cousy. I mean, this probably looked like wizardry back then. Unfortunately, I hate to do this. I think Fortnite Baller 017 has the better take here. Magic Johnson today would just be Ben Simmons. Nah, I see what you're trying to do. Okay, both can pass the hell out of the ball, can play all...
I'm a Magic Johnson. I'm not a hater, bro. Like, I respect Magic Johnson. He all-time great. That got overrated. I'm not lying. Fam, he couldn't even dribble with his left hand. But you want me to call him a top 10 player? I can't do that.
5 positions, both didn't have a jump shot. Difference is to me.
I see what he's saying, though. I see what he's saying.
Magic seems to really like basketball. So I think if he played today, he probably would have developed a nice jump shot because he seems to really care about the game. Alright, listen to how he talks about the game. Like Ben Simmons ain't he's just not speaking about the game like this, you know what I mean? He's busy catching a tuna.
What's up, Jeff? Taking a shit now. I'm about to shower. As you hear the water.
See, why did you make your submission at this time of the day?
If Lonzo Ball never wore those weak-ass Triple B shoes and f***ed up his ankle, he did.
Who used to want them Triple B shoes back in the day? I know I did, fam. I was looking online. I think them Johns was like $500. I'm not trolling. I love the game too much. I don't love the game that much. On everything I love. What the fuck? I ain't paying no goddamn $500 for those Zoes. And then they done ran off. They damn agent, whoever producing the shoe, something like that, ran off on them boys. I was younger, I remember that. But nah, bro. I don't know what he about to say. Let me go back.
The best point guard of all time, or one of the best point guards we've ever seen. And I think he's better than Curry right now.
So you guys are starting to piss me off, right? How is he better than Curry?
You shouldn't have accepted some of the takes. Like, it should have been some takes that's like they really legit about how they feel on that take. Like, that's how they truly feel, not on no trolling shit.
Literally podcasting while Curry averaged 26, 5, and 4. Like, what are we doing? What? I will say, Lonzo could have been a special point guard. Lamar definitely had those boys doing some weird tricks.
I think Lonzo a championship type player, bro. I'm be so real. Like, that's a guard I want on my team. He developed a jump shot, good as defender, good rebounder, know how to see the floor. I like Lonzo a lot, bro. Lonzo, we praying on your recovery, speedy recovery, and getting healthy, bro. Real shit. Shout out that boy Zoe.
Growing up, I don't know if it's specifically the shoes, but LaMelo's injury history isn't the best. Lonzo's injury history is just sad. He did raise 2 lottery picks and a hitmaker, so I guess it worked. But that season of Lonzo on the Chicago Bulls, man, that was special. Jalen Brunson is now a top 3 point guard and a top 5 NBA player. Now, Jalen Brunson was filthy all playoff run, all right, especially in the finals. I don't think people are talking about his performance enough. A 6'1" Dorf was piecing a 7'5" Monk. Like, think about what you're watching. The entire city of New York going nuts. Now he's in top 5 discussion based off of that performance. Now, my personal top 4 in any order: Wemby, Luka, SGA, Jokic. I think
Wemby, SGA. Wait.
I think that's the top 4 best players in the NBA. Luka, SGA, Jokic. We're going nuts. Now he's in top 5 discussion based off of that performance. Now, my personal top 4 in any order: Wemby, Luka, SGA, Jokic. I think
Wemby, Luka, SGA, Jokic. Wemby.
That's the top 4 best players in the NBA. That 5 spot.
Top 4 players in the league going into next season. At number 1, it really tough. Cannot lie. At number 1, bro. I don't want to say Shea, bro. But it may be Shea. Because I would have somebody at number 1, but he kind of got injured. But top 5 players going to next season. Shea, Giannis, Luka, Jokic, Wemby. Tell me that's not a good 5. If you want me to put it in order, I don't know if I can do that. But I'm going to do it. Number 1, Shea. Number 2, Giannis. Number 3, Jokic. Number 4, Luka. Number 5, Wemby. I think that's a good 4. Going into next season, if Wemby offense get more polished, he'd probably be the best player in the league. I'm not trolling. Until then, he gonna be at 5. He really could be top 3. Like he could be. If somebody said Wemby top 3, I can't disagree. But he gotta polish up. He gotta get a back to the basket. Yeah, he needs some back to the basket. He needs some post moves, bro. That's all it is. But yeah.
That's the top 4 best players in the NBA. That 5 spot, though, you want to put in Anthony Edwards, Giannis, Tatum, Brunson. I don't mind it if you call him a top 5 NBA player. That's not a bad take.
Calling Jalen Brunson a top 5 player is ridiculous. I can make a list if y'all want me to. Jalen Brunson. Let me list players who I just said that aren't in everybody that's outside that top 5. Jalen Brunson definitely top 10 though, like no doubt. But he's not no top 5. Like what are we talking about? So we got at number 6, bro. You probably got like Jason Tatum. At number 7, bro, you probably got this all off the top. So I'm gonna need y'all to chill. Number 6, you got JT. 7, you got. Oh my God, no. Ant is number 6 for sure. What? Ant number 6. JT 7, Jaylen Brown 8. Who at 9? Probably Jalen Brunson. Y'all can't look at me crazy, bro. I'm sorry. Jalen Brunson is not top 5. Not better than Ant. He's not better than Jaylen Brown. He's not. Jaylen Brown is arguable. Nah, it ain't. Yeah, bro. Jaylen Brown probably number 9. I don't know who number 10 is off the head though. But yeah, Jalen Brunson, he's not top 5, bro. Come on.
16 Warriors would have beat the 1996 Bulls in 4. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the most effective, the number 1 method to rage bait anybody who witnessed 90s hoops. You ever had a family gathering, Chinese New Year dinner, a cookout, and you want to piss off your uncle? Just say this one line right here. Because anybody who watched Michael Jordan's Bulls will die defending those 96 Bulls. Now, I think in 4 is absolutely disrespectful. Let's see how we would match up. Ron Harper on Steph Curry, okay. That's a 30-piece. Michael Jordan on Klay Thompson, sure. That's a 40-piece. Scottie Pippen against Kevin Durant. KD's giving him 30. Draymond on Rodman. Honestly, that's probably the only matchup I want to watch. Iggy on Kukoc. I think the Warriors win no matter what. And I just lost all my viewership. The NBA should end at 83 seasons to honor Bam. Imagine this actually happened. Respect to Bam. The NBA would end in 3 years because the Washington Wizards couldn't box Bam out of bio. This makes me think, like, how long do you guys think the NBA would last for? Do you think?
By the way, Bam did ruin the honor of getting 83, bro. 83 is 83. I can't lie. But he just ruined. Like, if you get 80 no more, that shit don't mean nothing, bro. If Bam get 83, fam, Pods can get 83. Because Pods get 83. Boy, we're going to chill on that, though. But, like, fam. Like, 80 ball don't mean shit no more. Like, since Bam got 83, I don't give a fuck if you drop 83 no more. Like, I'm so dead ass.
The NBA will ever end. I feel like there would have to be an alien invasion, or like the Martians would have to be pointing the death beams on planet Earth. At the same time, Mr. Group Economics would save us. and then he would rule planet Earth. LeBron was in his prime. He would not be the best player in the league because of lack of shooting and better defensive schemes. See, this is one of those takes that makes me wonder whether or not life is worth living. Like, how can I share this planet with somebody who believes in a take like this? There's like 6 different versions of LeBron that would be the best player in the league today. Like, what is this guy smoking on? Just averaged 43, 7, and 7 in the playoffs at the age of 41. What do you think 33-year-old LeBron is doing? 2025 Pacers finals run was a fluke and pretty much pure luck. They will still be buns this year. Don't let you disrespect Halliburton like that.
That's not a crazy take, though. That's a reasonable take. Somebody, what? That's a reasonable take, real talk. I ain't gonna lie, Indiana did deserve to make it, though. Like, they was whooping up on every team in the East. Dogging them boys. But, like, if Indiana won, that would have not changed nothing about nobody's life, even anybody on the Indiana Pacers. Like, there was nobody legacy up on the line. Like, there was nothing on the table for the Indiana Pacers to win. Real shit.
All right, the Halliburton. That run was so special. It's probably the most special run I've seen since 2018 LeBron. I don't know why the hell they made that Zubac trade, but I'm looking forward to seeing Pacers next year.
I'm whispering because
it was entertaining. That was an entertaining run. Like,
he gets a handle.
And Halliburton overrated. Just let you know. But I ain't gonna
he is him. Have you seen his Instagram post? His Instagram post. Oh my god, the fits, the aura. He will be a Hall of Famer.
Now I can relate to this guy a lot, alright? I know why he's whispering. He's got beat and he can't eat right. He's avoiding the slipper. However, I've never met an Asian Trey Murphy stan. I don't even think Trey Murphy believes in this take. Like, your parents need to beat your ass.
He's definitely best basketball player of all time. Not even close. Also, you should do a video on Ohtani, bro.
Honestly, I did not know I had this many Curry stands watching my videos. Like, are you guys all Bay Area?
Nah, Curry fans are delusional, bro. That's a fan base not talked about enough. Because there's really no smuck you can throw on Steph's name, career-wise, because he really got everything. He got the MVP, rings, finals MVP. There's nothing you can't say bad about Curry. But that's why Curry got a lot of glazers, bro. I'm be real. But a Curry stand, though, they really got I got a real, like, nick for them boys, though. Like, I don't like them at all.
Yeah, Asians to fix the dating market, man. Curry could have changed the entire universe's play style. Inspiring aliens and messiahs to shoot threes. I'm still taking LeBron James over him as a basketball player. 15 to 20 years from now, there will be no NBA players shorter than 6'5". If Yuki Kawamura is still getting roster spots, there's definitely going to be 6'4" guards getting into the league, alright? And I got a sneaky feeling the one from China's coming soon. Luka's production is going to fall off a cliff in the next 2 to 3 years. The Dallas front office was right to call him fat. When he worked out to get on the cover of Men's Health, he gained the weight back quickly. This guy sounds like a scale, man, keeping track of his weight. I think people just like to hate on Luka because he complains to the refs a lot. The right pieces around him is probably a championship. All right, we just saw what Jalen Brunson did. The right support system, the right team around him, but I'm not sure Rob Pelinka could deliver that. And plus, even if you think it was the right call for the Dallas front office to trade him, that return was abysmal. Damian Lillard is the second greatest three-point shooter ever. This is not a bad take either. In terms of range, maybe. But anytime Klay Thompson shot the ball with that pure-ass form, you already knew it was going in.
Dame is a top 3 shooter, bro. I'm gonna be so real. It's not really up for debate. Dame career-wise shoot like 38 or 39% from the 3. Everybody that grew up watching Dame, look what type of shots he is taking, and he is shooting an average of 38 to 39% from the fucking 3. The most ridiculous shit ever. Just letting you know that, by the way. Like, really contemplate that. Like, Klay, he coming off pin downs. Klay is facing shit, too, though. Don't get it messed up. Like, Klay really facing Jones. Like, hand up, it don't matter. Or hand up to the side. But now, yeah. I'll put Dame at 3. I'll put Klay at 2. I would. But it's not that crazy.
The uglier his haircut, the wetter the shot. All right, give me Klay Thompson. There's no power forward I would rather have in NBA history than prime MVP Kevin Garnett. He is the best power forward skill-wise. I love KG. I like his podcast. I like the way he played, his passion for the game. I'm taking Tim Duncan. Yell me.
Tim Duncan overrated. I've been on that. I'm gonna be so real. Tim Duncan got drafted into a great situation. Elite roster. David Robinson. Elite roster. You had Dave Robinson as your vet. Hold on, get with me. Then you got Tony Parker, Manu, and you got Greg Popovich. Hey, that's super tough. I'm not taking away Tim Duncan's an all-time guy. He's very overrated though. If I put Tim on the Mavs or on the Timberwolves, he damn sure not getting no fucking chip with the Timberwolves. I know that for a fact. Feel me? Like, yeah, bro. I throw Dirk or KG in the same system. They gonna get chips, bro. Like, I'm just gonna be so real. 5 chips is insane though. I'm not taking it away. But I throw Dirk and KG in that bid, they ain't gonna do the same shit. I'm not even gonna say they gonna get a 5 though, cause like they play style is not meant to be molded. Like Tim Duncan, his play style is well molded in that offense. That's why when it comes to comparing, it's kind of ridiculous. But KG and Dirk is better than Tim Duncan.
Is the sole reason basketball is popular in China. Fun fact, my grandpa's favorite player was Kobe Bryant. Obviously, Yao did his thing, but Chinese fans loved Kobe Bryant. Cooper Flag will be better than LeBron James all time. Somehow, someway, this is racist. Cat should have won Finals MVP. He was in foul trouble the entire series and had 2 points in the clincher. Like, was this Jordan Woods? Derek White was attractive. He would be a perennial all-star. How do you guys think of stuff like this? Like, was
That's a
Derek
creative
White
shit.
a chud last year? He was a bricklayer general. Like, what do you mean if he was better looking, he'd be an all-star?
In the early 2010s, Zach Randolph was a top 3 power forward in the league. Nobody can tell me otherwise. He was averaging 20 and 10. First name 20, last name 10 on the Red Grind Grizzlies, bro. What y'all know about Zach Randolph?
Another scorching hot take right there. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting to talk Zach Randolph today, but go there. Zach Randolph, he was banging down low. Holding bigs, being physical, but I think I'm taking LaMarcus Aldridge. I'm taking Blake Griffin too. Depending on how far in the 2010s you want to go, I'm probably gonna take Chris Bosh or Kevin Love. Zach Randolph was a beast though, man. First name 20,
Zach Randolph
last
was
name
like
10.
that.
Jokic is a glorified stat pattern, and his play falls off in the playoffs. Plus, his ring came with a path of an 8, 4, 7, and 8 seed. One of the easiest paths ever. This one's hot, ladies and gentlemen. Jokic is one of the greatest basketball players I've ever seen in my life. His championship path was on paper easier, but that Lakers series was one of the most bullshit series I've ever seen in my life. The other way you can look at it is he beat Ant, Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, LeBron and Anthony Davis, and then Jimmy Butler. That's pretty solid. Draymond Green has...
Jokic playoff run was not that impressive. I'm gonna be honest, bro. If I'm Nikola Jokic and you put Bam in front of me, I'm gonna put up 30, 20, and 20. Like, and it's not even on. Shout out to Bam, bro. I'm finna be at a Heat game soon. Don't even worry. But this not even no disrespect to Bam. Yo, Nikola is 7 foot. Bam is 6'9". Nikola has 20 to 30 pounds more on Bam Adebayo. Of course he's going to hoop. Like, what are we talking about? Like, what do we expect? Y'all talking about, oh, Jokic all-time finals. Nobody's saying Jokic got an all-time final run. Like, bro, that shit not that impressive. Like, I'll be so real. Bro, Bam is guarding a 7-footer that's 30 pounds more than bro. I hope you get 30 and 15 every game. Like, I hope you do. There's no other option. Dwight Howard will do the same thing in his prime. What are you talking about? What?
Never been in the wrong. That's scorching. I'm not sure he was in the right punching Jordan Poole. Alright, violence is not the answer. If you somehow think he was right for that, why did he kick Steven Adams in the nuts? It wasn't even a fadeaway. He just did it. Kawhi buzzer beater in 2019 against Philly is the best buzzer beater of all time. It's not that high. It was an iconic buzzer beater. Game 7, conference semifinals. He had the squat, right? The ball bouncing around. Give me Robert Horry Game 4 Western Conference Finals against the Kings 2002. Or I know it's a regular season.
Damn, no, that's crazy.
Pulling up against OKC. That one was insane. Mac McClung 2024 has a dunk contest with Zach LaVine 2016 and Aaron Gordon 2016. I think McClung will win it with full marks. Might be Daryl Morey submitting this take. 2016 Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon, probably the best dunk contest.
This one of the best things I've ever seen.
If we take the best 3 Aaron Gordon dunks and compare that to Mac McClung wouldn't even make it to the final round. And
that was
Aaron Gordon lost to Zach LaVine. There will never be another unanimous Defense Player of the Year winner other than Victor Wembanyama. Or someone even taller than Wemby comes into the league in the next 30 years, right? Like a Vernon Watashiwa. He's like 8'2" and can shoot the 3, right? We thought we'd never see a specimen like Wemby. What if that happens? Or if Wemby somehow gets injured, I could see one of the Thompson twins going unanimous. Those guys are nasty.
Oh my
Michael
goodness.
Jordan without Phil Jackson.
The type of defense I was seeing from Asar Thompson in the 2026 playoffs was something I never seen in my life. watching his defense is like watching somebody play offense. I'm not trolling. That was just spectacular to watch. I can't even make it up. Shout out that boy SR. Get a jump shot, and you may be one of the most high paid players in the league. Know that.
Is just DeMar DeRozan. I take back what I said earlier, alright? This is now officially the most rage bait thing you can say to your uncle. Look, I'm a LeBron
He
fan.
said.
You guys know this. I think LeBron's the GOAT. But this Jordan disrespect is too far. Okay, if you think Michael Jordan dropped in today's game wouldn't develop a three-point shot, it would just be Raptors DeMar DeRozan. Bench in the
Not even
fourth
anything
quarter
like
of
this.
playoff games. You've officially gone too far the other way. I feel like a bunch of these responses were just hating on older eras. Peyton Pritchard would be top 25 all-time player if he played in the 80s. Like, what are we talking about right now? Late game comebacks aren't as special as they used to be. Jackie and Threes has devalued 20-plus point comeback. I disagree. I think all of those finals comebacks were special. But the one part of this take I agree with is I hate when teams foul when they're up 3. It's so nerdy. Defend the three-point shot like a grown-ass man. You know, unless my favorite team gives up the 3. Then in that case, they should have fouled. Canada is the best international basketball team right now. There were also a lot of international basketball takes that you guys submitted saying that the U.S. is going to fall behind in 30 years. It's going to be over. Then I saw the U.S.'s coaching staff. Mark Daigneault with Eric Spoelstra. I'm not sure anybody will defeat that. I mean, sure, the U.S. team isn't as good as it was before, but right now on paper, the U.S. still have the best international basketball team. Kyrie is absolutely nothing without his step back in 2016. Whoever submitted this take, you pissed me off. Just stop watching my videos. Kyrie and Allen Iverson, they remind me of Neymar. Yes, in terms of play style, the handle, the tricks, but also the way they inspired kids to play basketball, right? For example, when I was a little kid trying to hoop with the big boys, there was a Chinese transfer student named Bill who came to my school and instantly became the best basketball player in the entire school. This guy made lost in the sauce, alright? I was looking like Drake and Laugh Now, Cry Later. It was bad. And I hated this guy. I was supposed to be the guy, the man in the streets in 6th grade. One day I finally dropped my ego, okay? I went up to him, I spoke the mother tongue. I asked him in Chinese, Bill, how did you get so good at basketball? The first 4 words he said to me, possibly the first 4 words of his entire English career, was Allen Iverson and Kyrie Irving. That's 5 words. And the moment I ran home, went on my iPad 2, skipped the Ryan Higa, skipped the KSI, the Sidemen video, in favor of Kyrie Irving's highlights or Allen Iverson's Game 1 highlights against the Lakers. It inspired me to try different moves on the playground, learn how to become a better player. So I think Kyrie and AI are absolutely crucial to basketball history, just with the amount of kids that they inspired to play basketball. Like, that itself is honestly worth more than the rings or the stats.
Alright, my NBA take is that SGA should be temporarily suspended from the league because of his flopping epidemic. They should also remove his MVP temporarily.
Absolutely. At least for 2 months.
2 months, take away his MVP trophy.
2 months.
Just take it away.
Yeah.
Hef, we're the biggest fans. Our dreams to be in a Hef video.
I would rather be in a Hef veto than make it to the NBA. Yep.
Me too, Hef.
I watch all
What's
of
his
the
name?
videos.
Hef, my fault. Shout out to him.
Love you, Hef.
I gotta set an age minimum for these submissions, man. Kid, you gotta dream bigger than that. You'd rather be in my video than the NBA? What? That take was extremely hot. Scorching hot. SGA suspended for 2 months? I don't like his flopping either, but like 2 months? What are we supposed to talk about?
Tyrese Halliburton's pure passing ability is indubitably top 3 all time, only behind Magic Johnson and Steve Nash in NBA history.
See, why are you shirtless? Like, why are all the video submissions weird as shit? Some guy was on the shitter running the shower water when he submitted. This other kid wants to be in my video over the draft. I got this guy who thinks Tyrese is a top 3 passer of all time. I strongly
That's how you know the game's so diluted, bro. Like, I think the most pure point guard, Gen Z folks, at least like middle Gen Z, between like 02 to like 06. I think the only pure point guard we ever had was like CP, bro. Like, that's probably the closest point guard we had. Alright, the only point guard. I guess you should say J Kidd, because he played in the early 2000s, but nah. But like prime CP3, I think it's the only pure point at that high of a level that we seen. But like calling Tyrese Halliburton a top 3 passer, like, that means you grew up not watching no good point guard, like true point. Besides CP3 though, really don't even know, bro. Be so honest.
Alright, because I think LeBron's the best of all time. I'm trolling. Magic and Steve Nash round up.
Call LeBron the best passer of all time is just the most uneducated hoop take known to man, bro. Like, I actually though, like Bron probably top 10 passer. I'm not trolling, but calling him the best passer ever is just ridiculous, bro.
The right read for me. Who's gonna make the right type of pass? Accurate with their pass. Who else has a flashier passing mixtape other than LeBron? I think Tyrese is top 5 with Big John, so I disagree. Apart from the Warriors, the 24 Celtics are the best championship team since 2000. They beat the Heat and Shaq Lakers because of the depth. I'm taking 2020 Lakers, 29 and Shaq Lakers.
Apart from the Warriors, 2024 Celtics the best championship team since 2000. 2024 Celtics are the best championship team since the 2000s. They not better than the Heat. Yeah, they're not better than 2012. They not better than both of the Heat teams. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think they beating the 08 Celtics. Just gonna be honest. Don't think they beating them boys. What other team we got? They not since 2000. They beating the Lakers. Nah. 2000 Lakers. Nah, not any Laker team. They're probably the only ones I can think of at the top though. Oh, damn, they're not beating KD and the Warriors. What am I talking about? That's about it though, from what I can think of. They is one of the all-time 2000 teams, though. Like, them boys is actually nasty. Because their depth is ridiculous.
Because of the depth. I'm taking 2020 Lakers, 2019 Raptors.
2020 Lakers, that's a good take. 2020 Raptors, that's debatable.
2026 Knicks, just in the last
I'm not taking the Knicks over there.
10 years, let alone since 2000. If there was a 1v1 tournament during the NBA All-Star Weekend, Anthony Edwards would win every year till he retires. Kevin Durant 11-6. Just watch the Team USA 3-dribble video. That's all you need to see. The Knicks playoff run this past season was more dominant than the 2017 Warriors. 2017 Warriors lost one game in the entire playoffs, brother. One game. Mikal Bridges is one of the best mid-range scorers in NBA history. Eye test or efficiency, he's as good as Kobe and Kevin Durant. You just eat his Chipotle meal? Like, this is the hot take that you submitted. This has to be an analytics-backed take, all right? Not just Kobe and Kevin Durant. I'm taking Kawhi, SGA, DeMar DeRozan over him. Just stop. Sean Livingston is the greatest mid-range shooter of all time. That stretch late in Game 7 of the NBA Finals where both teams just couldn't score. If Steve Kerr, I would have just subbed him in for one possession just to let him pull up for a midi, all right, to break the scoring drought. Unstoppable. The Brooklyn Nets are making the playoffs. See, what gives you confidence in this take? Why would you take this particular take to the grave? They acquired Julius Randle on top of a team that went 20-62 last year. What gives you this faith? This rookie class will go down as the greatest draft class of all time. Not gonna lie, from watching the Summer League recently, I like what I see. Taylor Wilson looks legit. AJ Bonsa looks like a legit player as well. And I think Darren Peterson's probably the best player of this draft class. However, after seeing Nate Ahmed, this emo right here, I'm not sure this could top the 2003 class.
Paul George in a Celtics uniform will be back in All-Star form. And we're talking like Clippers, OKC, Indiana. Like, he's gonna be that for me.
PG not hungry no more. He gave up. He just cared about bread. Yeah, bro. PG just so tough for no reason now. Just gonna be honest. I mean, PG did his time, bro. He had his prime. PG, not who he used to be.
And my even hotter take, I think he'll be better in a Celtic jersey than Jaylen Brown is in a Sixers jersey.
That's good because Joe Mazzulla, basically an alien. I'm never making that trade in my life. All right, this sounds like a Celtics fan coping. Same thing as the Luka trade. Like, whatever you think of Jaylen Brown, the return was not sufficient, especially when he was in Giannis discussion. Best big men from before the 1980s would at best be fringe role players at any point in the last 20 years of professional basketball. Not gonna lie, this is probably the worst take of this entire video. Like, I'm not even joking at this point. Because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar won 5 MVPs before the 80s. What are we talking about? LeBron had less of an impact on the Lakers than AD.
LeBron had less of an impact. It's not ridiculous. Stay up.
Oh my god. There's no way these are the people watching my video. There's no way. No way! You're saying people across the world tune into Lakers games because of Anthony Davis.
That's not what he said though. AD was a more important player on that team than AD's impact was as important as LeBron's impact, and maybe a little more.
Not because of LeBron, of Anthony Davis. People brought tickets to go watch Anthony Davis. Half the time in his street clothes, people came to LA to play with Anthony Davis. More than LeBron. MBJ's podcast is the greatest literary work to grace us in the 21st century.
Imagine like you just meet someone in the lobby and like you're not attracted to them at all, and it's like, okay, now you have to and pretend that you like it.
No, that's definitely
It's
tough.
You might not be wrong. This past season will be looked back on like 2016 and will go down as a top 3 season all time. No, this past season was definitely one for the Bucks. Definitely one of the best playoffs I've seen in recent memory. But the totality of the year doesn't quite match up to 2016.
Definitely.
First, you had the dunk contest, right? Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon going meat for meat. Then you had Kobe's last All-Star game last year in the NBA. 73-9 Warriors broke the record. Then you had the 3-1 comeback in the finals. It might be the greatest year, not just for basketball, but for any specific sport.
Music too, by the way. We just not gonna go past 2016 music catalog. Nah, yeah, bro.
Even for music,
See what I'm saying, though?
2016
Got it.
just might be
Come
the
on.
greatest year of all time. Kyle Lowry
Come on
should
now.
have changed genders. Like, there's no way you clicked on this
Alright,
form
we
just to
getting-
type this. Joel Embiid is the fattest MVP of all time. This has to be from the Boston area. I mean, Shaq was 325 when he won
Ooh,
one of
that's
his
crazy.
MVPs. Holy. The 2008 to 2010 Lakers were better than the three-peat Lakers. I mean, who's guarding 325-pound
we saying
Shaq? Prime
anything.
Jokic over prime Shaq.
We
Again,
saying anything.
who's guarding
Who's
325
saying
pounds? Shaq won
anything?
MVP
Or
and
could
the
be saying
championship ring when he was 325 pounds. Like, it's just impossible. Prime Anthony Davis beats prime Tim Duncan.
What does that mean? What does this mean? I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know AD was putting up 28 back to back, playing 75 games. That's tough. So 28. Who is this? This Clyde Drexler. Why? 28 and 11. 25 and 12. So 80 peak season is 28 and 11. Oh. Tim did play hella years, bro. Oh, he did. Oh, yeah, he did. Tim Duncan peak season. $25 and 12, 23 and 12.
In a 37 twerk off. Okay, see,
Alright.
like, it was a normal take until those last 6 words. I'm not gonna lie though, offensively, I'm taking prime Anthony.
Thank
Davis.
you.
Pelicans days were special.
Thank you.
Prime Tim Duncan definitely had a better career. Russ Fitz Loke Fire. That is terrible. What is
Russ really started this shit, man. That boy been put respect on Russ' name, bro. Ain't nobody was stepping outside the box till Russ stepped outside the box. Y'all better contribute y'all swag to Russ, bro. And AI. Of course, like of the modern 2010s, bro, we giving all the credit to Russ off that bat.
that? Oh my god. This entire first row What am I looking at? This is probably the first fit where I'm like, all right, that's not bad. If the Rockets didn't miss 27 threes in a row versus Golden State, Harden would be better all time than Kyrie. This is the problem I have with people who talk about James Harden. Like, we're not going to act like James Harden didn't take that 2018 Warriors team to 7 games.
That is impressive.
Movie commercials with Tom Cruise in 2018, 2019. All right, I'm going to sit up here and act like I forgot what I watched. Okay, one of the greatest offensive outputs I've seen in the history of the league. This is also the biggest reason why I hate the rings discourse. Like, you're telling me 2018 LeBron or 2018 Harden don't deserve to be where they're at in the all-time list because they didn't win the ring in that year when you literally saw what they did.
They
had to go through. If Chris Paul didn't rip his hamstring, he could have taken down the 2018 Warriors. Think about that. Based off what happened, better all-time than Kyrie. I don't know if I can give him that because Kyrie hit one of the biggest shots in NBA history.
LeBron James is not being in the NBA is more impressive than anything else he's ever accomplished.
Not a bad take, especially see him catching lobs in the playoffs from his own son. Honestly, though, I still think 3-1 against the 73-9 Warriors takes the cake. I think that's even a bigger accomplishment than the scoring record. Darius Acuff Jr. will lead the Kings to the Western Conference Finals as a rookie.
Hey, so that boy, Darius Acuff, real Arkansas boy. No cap. Boy put on for the Razorbacks. So, you know, I'm messing with Darius. But this is a redubitably boo-boo take.